The MAX 9 airplane should be forced to be discontinued with how shoddy they seem to have been put together. On other MAX 9 airlines or airplanes, they've found loose bolts and stuff around the door plug, just like what happened with the Alaska airplane whose door uh, came off.
Turn now to the Boeing 737 MAX 9 fallout. After part of that Alaska Airlines plane blew away on a terrifying flight, loose bolts have been found on other MAX 9s. And tonight we press Boeing CEO for answers. Our Tom Costello has more.
5 days after a near catastrophic mid-air emergency, the CEO of Boeing, in an exclusive interview with CNBC's Phil LeBeau, says he was devastated and emotional seeing the gaping hole in that Alaska Airlines MAX 9 Friday night.
What I really saw was,
This wouldn't have happened if you had better assembly standards for your airplanes and you weren't all about the money.
the empty seat. And I had spent a week with my kids and grandkids, and so enough said.
Thankfully, no one was seated near the hole. During a Boeing safety stand-down Tuesday, CEO David Calhoun told employees airline and passenger confidence in Boeing is at stake.
We're going to approach this, number one, acknowledging our mistake.
The NTSB's focus, that blown-out door plug, looking for signs of metal fatigue and whether it was ever properly secured. 4 critical bolts have not yet been recovered. Both Alaska and United Airlines, which fly the MAX 9, report finding loose bolts around other MAX 9 door plugs.
So this is definitely not just a mistake. There's something going on at the factory, allowing these planes to be with loose bolts and stuff. That is not a mistake.
An unsafe airplane fly in the first place?
Because a quality escape occurred.
Calhoun doesn't know if the breakdown in production line quality control happened at Spirit Aerosystems, which makes the fuselage, or Boeing, which turns out the plane. Spirit said today it remains focused on the quality of each aircraft structure that leaves our facilities. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg. Are you concerned about the quality of product that Boeing is turning out, and should the American public be concerned?
What I'll say is that every plane that they deliver to an airline, every plane that goes into the skies needs to be 100% safe, and they need to be able to demonstrate that.
5 years after.
Well, that doesn't really answer the question, but yeah, there needs to be stricter regulations and inspection of these airplanes before they're allowed to be used for people to fly on.
After 2 MAX 8 crashes killed 346 people overseas, CEO Calhoun says the company's reputation is on the line.
It's serious. It's a safety incident, and nobody's going to live with that, period.
United and Alaska Airlines are still waiting for inspection guidance from Boeing and the FAA, likely to take several hours per plane. For now, all MAX